guys, welcome back to the vlog. Man, it's Monday and Christmas is this week, and it's 7:42. And I am headed to work. Actually, I'm just gonna pull back into that spot because I need to defrost. I'm about to drive to work. I work this week, Monday and Tuesday, and oh my god, I am exhausted. Like, I had such a good weekend, like so restful, amazing. And then yesterday, Phasma had to puke her guts out multiple times, and so we had to take her to the emergency animal hospital because it's a Sunday, like no vets are open. So we take her there, and like she seems normal, like they can't really tell what it is, so they're like, basically we just decided like we're gonna treat her nausea and pump her full of fluids, and then most likely it was just like a random spurt of vomit. But she had vomited 3 times, so we were already like kind of like, this is weird, like we don't know what's going on, like that's not normal. Usually dogs throw up once and they're good. Then we got her home, and like I was already like getting in bed later than usual. Like I was like going to sleep at like 10:30 or 11. And then Jacob and I wake up to her like getting anxious and like licking her lips a lot. Like she was like nauseous again, and like she was like trying to throw up, but like nothing was coming out. And so we were like, that's weird, because the medication was supposed to last 24 hours. Like she wasn't supposed to get like nauseous again within 24 hours. So we were like, something's like definitely off. Like we were gonna take her back. Like something's wrong. Like she's obviously like, I don't know, something's going wrong. So that's at 1 a.m. I drive her to the animal hospital. Well, first we were like waiting a little bit to have her like throw up again because we didn't want her to throw up in the car. And then it was like 1:15, 1:20, and we were like, dude, like we just need to take her. So I took her to the animal hospital again, and I was like, hey, like I had her up here like 3 hours ago and she's like already feeling nauseous again. She's trying to throw up, something's going on, whatever. So then they were like, okay, we're gonna do an x-ray and like take some blood. Because an x-ray will show like if something's like if she like ate something she wasn't supposed to, and it's like causing like a blockage or something in her intestine or in her stomach or something. And then they were also going to do a blood test, because apparently the blood test can show if it was like an allergy or like something, I don't know. So they're going to do that, and then they're like, we'll call you when we have results. Okay, so I drove back home and waited around till like 2 a.m. 2:15, and then Jacob was like, I'll wait on the phone call, you just go to bed because you have work in the morning. It's like, okay. I mean, I did fall asleep, but I was like half in, half out, like trying to like stay alert just in case like something happened. So around 3:30 I like woke up, went into the living room. Jacob was still sitting in there. I was like, any update? And he was like, no, not yet. And then like probably like 20 minutes later he comes in, so it was like almost 4 at that point, comes in and he's like, they can't tell like what it is, like they're like, it might like require surgery, but like we don't know, like we can't tell like what it is or whatever. Also, it was like 4 a.m. and I was like half awake, like partially, like, so I don't know all the details. I don't remember all the details, but I was like, okay. And then Jacob was talking to me about like the cost, because that was like our main concern. Like this dog has cost us like a lot of money, like, because they just like get sick or something, and like it's always like $1,500 or something or more, and like we're like trying to build up our savings, and then they like wipe it out, and so we're just like that's like getting aggravating. And also like we're like, what do we do if it's more than our savings account? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, we've had that problem before, but we also had like way less money in our savings account. And so we're just like, what the heck are we supposed to do? Like, if that happens. So he was telling me like something about like their payment system, I don't know, something like that. And he asked like a cost, and I don't know. All that being said, it's 7:48. My dog's at the emergency clinic. I don't know what's happening to her. Don't know what's wrong with her. And I'm on my way to work. So that is how this vlog is starting off. Oh my gosh. So, oh my gosh. And Jacob like has to leave around like 2:30 today, and he's not going to be back till like tomorrow night for like something work related. And so it's just like I'm about to have to deal with this all by myself. I don't know. So all that being said, I think I am de-thawed enough to drive, and I'm gonna drive to work and take care of my stuff. So the good thing though is that like yesterday we spent majority of the day cleaning, so like all of our laundry's done, like everything's clean, like we just like, you know, so like at least I don't have to worry about that. Like, I don't know. Also, I only have to work 2 days this week, so that's, you know, convenient, but it's just like so poorly timed. But we were thinking about it last night too, and Phasma is the runt. So she's going to probably cost us a lot of money throughout her lifetime. Like, because if you know anything about dogs or animals, I guess, the runts are always the ones that get sick more, and just like, they're always like, they just get sick more. Like, they just have like issues because they're the runt of the litter. And so it's like, I don't know, we're just thinking about that, like, holy crap, she's gonna like keep costing us money. And like, you know, like, we are savers, like we do save, but like she continually like does this to us, like, or like, you know, Vader is not that bad, but he got into a battery, and so he cost us like $1,500 like earlier this year. And then last year at this time, like, or yeah, last year, I don't remember when it was exactly, but last year Phasma got HGE, which is this like disease that like small, like young dogs get, and that cost us like $2,000, and it's just like expensive. Like, they're expensive, like, and we don't make that much money, so like saving up $2,000 is like a big deal. So anyway, all that being said, January is gonna be not boring, it's just gonna be very, very frugal. Like, I'm about to like get back on my like hella frugal game. Like, we were still saving, but like kind of living, you know, like having, you know, some fun, like going out like on date nights, and like you know, having like spending money and like stuff like that, but that's about to get cut off because we have to build up our savings again. Like, we're gonna have like almost nothing, like, and that's at this point. Who knows, once they actually figure out what's wrong with her, how much that's gonna cost. But it's just sad too, because like obviously, like, if you know me, I freaking love my dogs. Like, I love them. But sometimes it's just like hard. Like, they get so expensive, like, to fix them. And it's times like this where you're like, dude, like, you're just an animal. Like, honestly, you're an animal. And, like, I am choosing to, like, mess up, like, my financial security because you're sick. And, like, that's a responsibility that, like, Jacob and I, like, got ourselves into. And, like, we are not ones to be like, we're taking them back, you know, we're taking them to the pound because we can't, like, it's too much of a responsibility. But, like, at some point we have to choose the like security of our family, like, of the humans in the family over the dog. And, like, that's just really hard. Like, I am just counting the days of when I'm gonna have to choose, like, Phasma's not worth that much money. Like, that's so freaking sad. And I don't know, I just, like, hate that that's even a thing. Like, I really do. But it, like, makes you, like, trust me, I'm pro animals. Like, I love having them. Like, I'm obsessed with them. But, like, if you're someone thinking about getting a dog, like, remember, like, stuff like this, like, or think about stuff like this. Like, they cost money anyway, like, just managing them in general, like, you know, feeding them and all that stuff, like, whatever. That costs, like, maintenance costs, you know, money, and they're not giving you anything in return other than love and snuggles, which to me is, like, totally worth it. But it's not like, you know, in the city we're using them for anything. They're not, like, helping us herd animals or anything. They're literally not doing anything like that. They're just there to snuggle you and play with you, and that's it. But, like, then times like this where they, like, get sick and stuff, it's like, dude, they're freaking expensive. Like, it's that part that I'm like, that's a big responsibility. Like we would no doubt have way more money in our savings account if we didn't have dogs, because the vet, like, bills, like, they just get so high. Like, I feel like I've never taken the dogs to the vet and been like, oh yeah, it's gonna cost $100. No, it's always like $1,500 or more. And it's just crappy too, like, because we're saving, and, like, our savings is literally just going to the dogs when we're trying to build a savings account to, like, you know, like, have a savings account, like, be able to, like, move towards our future goals, like, buying a house and stuff like that. And, like, that's just not happening when our dogs keep getting sick. Like, it's just very frustrating. And so, all that being said, that's what I'm dealing with. So, on my way to work, and just basically gonna be on standby until we figure out what's going on with Phasma. And I mean, I don't know, like, I might have to leave early because Jacob, like, has to leave the house at 2:30. Like, he can't, like, get out of this. So I don't know if, like, I don't know when Phasma's gonna be ready to be picked up, and, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just on standby today, basically. So anyway, 15 minutes into the video. Sorry you just heard me rant about my dogs, but this is reality. Monday morning. Woo! Okay, I will see y'all later in the day. Okay, guys, it is 4:25. I got off early today because I need to take care of the dog because Jacob has gone to his work thing tonight, and Phasma got picked up, and they basically still don't know what's wrong with her, and it's like $1,000 later, and they couldn't figure it out. So she hasn't thrown up or anything, and she's peeing and pooping fine, and so we're just gonna assume that she's good. But I had to stop by the store so that I could get chicken and rice for her, because like will help, like it'll just be easier for her to eat, like settle her stomach, like kind of like when we're sick and we have saltines and chicken noodle soup. It's just something to like help settle her stomach, and like transition her back into her normal food. But yeah, don't know what happened to her. But she did cost us a lot of money. So anywho, I'm almost home, and the dogs, Jacob took them potty like probably like 20 minutes ago, so I'm going to just head up there, let them out of their cages, and then just hang with them. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put the chicken, and I'll probably put it in a crock pot, just have it like cook quickly, and well, I don't know, maybe I'll just do it in the oven. I don't know, we'll see. But that's how the day's going so far, and nothing really that interesting. I'm sorry, today's vlog is probably so freaking boring. But this is reality, you know, like not every day is like super fun and amazing and spectacular. Sometimes your dog throws up several times in the middle of the night, and you have to take her to the vet and spend $1,000 for them to tell you they don't know what's wrong with her. So it's just the reality. Anyway, I'm literally about to pull into my apartment, and so I will talk to you guys later when something else, maybe a little bit more interesting, is happening. Okay, so I look like a wreck, but I have some like acne stuff on, but I tried a new brow technique just for fun. This brow's not as pretty, but this one, I feel like it looks really like nice and like thick, and like for the fluffy brow. This one looks fluffy too, I don't know. It's also hard because like I'm not wearing any face makeup, so, but it's kind of fun. It's like the soap brow, but I did it like better. Like I had more time to like make it look nice, cute, or okay. I feel like they're kind of cute and bushy. And I use a lot of products though, so I don't know if this is like a good everyday type thing unless I just wake up way earlier, but they're kind of cool and trendy. And honestly, like it is like 90% my eyebrow hair. That's like good chunk of it is my actual eyebrows, so I feel like that's what makes me feel like, oh, like I can pull it off, because realistically like a lot of that is my hair. So I don't know, we'll see if I continue this or not, but it's just hard whenever you're not wearing any other makeup to know if you like something, but I guess we'll find out if I continue. Just put the brow gel in. My freaking mirror is so disgusting. Hey guys, I'm home, and I've been home for probably like an hour or so. And I've basically fed the dogs. I made the chicken and rice. Literally all I did was put the chicken on a cookie sheet, put it in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes, and made rice. And been chilling, laying in bed, watching The Crown. Started that show. And it's kind of cool because I've always liked like shows about like kings and queens and stuff, but it's cool getting to watch this and know like how modern it is. Like if you haven't watched The Crown, it's basically about like England's royal succession basically since Queen Elizabeth II, the one that's alive literally right now. So like the 1940s to modern day. That's the storyline, and it's just cool to be able to watch like something about kings and queens, but it be modern. Like I haven't seen any shows like that before, so that's pretty exciting. Watching that, Phasma ate her chicken and rice and she seemed fine. Like she seemed ready to eat it, and she ate all of it, so I think we're doing good. Yeah, so that's what's happening. I have some toast going currently, some sourdough, and the toaster oven right here. And then I've got my avocado. Oh, dog toys are up here. Avocado, everything bagel seasoning, and yeah. So something that like is hard about the kitchen is how cluttered it can get. It like gets cluttered so fast, and I just hate that. Like this, like obviously the toaster oven doesn't sit here regularly, so that looks way more cluttered than it usually is. But like still, like all this stuff like sits on the counter. That is so much. Obviously dog toys don't, those are just like drying, and then this is a painting that's going to someone. So other than that, but like still, like that's a lot of stuff to have on the counter. Just don't like that. And then, you know, there's like barely anything over here. That's just a plastic bag we need to throw away. I don't know. Kitchens are hard to decorate. They really are, because they just get so cluttered so quickly. And like there's a lot of kitchen appliances. There's a lot of kitchen appliances like that you use or that you want or whatever. And like we basically keep all of our, I'm pretty sure, yeah, like toasters, that type of stuff, we keep all of that like away. We don't keep that on the countertops, but it still looks like that cluttered. Like it's a lot. Like I don't know, I just don't like clutter. Like I don't like it at all. That's why Jacob's like hobbies, his hobbies don't bother me. It's just the storage that we currently have it just makes it look more cluttery than it is. So I just don't like that. I wish like we had his own room for his hobbies, and I mean he does too, like he wants his own room for his hobbies too. I don't know, that's just like hard. I just really don't like clutter. Anyway, I'm gonna make my avocado toast. Okay, I already took a bite out of this, but so good. Really, really simple. Sourdough bread toasted with avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning. It's good. It's delicious. It's fairly healthy considering it's literally just avocado, but the bread is maybe not so healthy, but it's still good. Hey guys, it is the next morning. I forgot to end the vlog off, so thanks for watching, and this is probably the most boring vlog because I hadn't done much, but that's okay. This is very annoying, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video, and I think I should be posting on Thursday, but if not, Merry Christmas, happy holidays. Bye.